Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com, and I'm smiling because we got the Nikon D610 here today. Got it in from Nikon last week, and I've been shooting. Great camera. But let's start off with a little bit of an unboxed, and initial impressions, initial observations of the camera before we get too far ahead of ourselves. So this is the box that the kit comes in. They sent me the D610 with the 24 to 85 f3.5 to 4.5G ED VR. I'm reading that because it's always a mouthful to remember. Nice little lens, actually. This is it here on the D610. Fits quite nicely size-wise. It's not huge, but it's not super small. So let's have a look just quickly here, and we'll get the box open here. Oh, we'll flip to a close-up, show you what's inside here. Basically, we've got the lens box, which I've already taken the lens out. It's on the camera. Comes with the lens in here and a pouch. They don't give you a hood, which I was a little disappointed about. The D610 box. It's your standard Nikon box, very nicely packaged. And so we've got opened up here, and as always on the top we've got some manuals, software, and then inside we've got the nice bubble wrap and the nice protective enclosure, like triple walled cardboard there, all nicely packaged that the body was sitting in. Then the little box that has our USB cables and our charger and our battery and things like that. So the standard, kind of packaging for a Nikon body, very well done. And just kind of move these up to the side and out of the way here for a minute. And then so we get to the beautiful stuff here. We've got the Nikon D610. The first thing I noticed about the D610 when I picked it up is it's heavier than I'm used to. I used to have the D700, and I would say it's probably on par with the D700. But I'm used to shooting with the D5200 these days, and I like it. It's small and light, and I really noticed that the D610 is a bigger camera. It's bigger, it's heavier. So it's larger, it's got more weight to it. Now, don't get me wrong here, folks. I'm not saying this is on par with, say, a D4, a D4S. I don't even think it's as heavy as a D800. But just be aware this is a larger, a little heavier camera than you might be used to if you're coming from a D5200, D5300, even a D3300. And even more so, I think it's a little bigger, a little larger than my D7000 was. So bigger than the D7000, D7100 series. That said, still a comfortable camera to hold in your hands, comfortable camera to shoot with. The lens, the kit lens, the 24 to 85, it pairs up nicely with it. It's not overly big on the body. It seems to be a nice size lens to go with it. My choice probably would be the 24 to 120 f4 VR if I was buying the lens today to use as my main lens. And I would probably take that over the f2.8, and maybe we'll get into a discussion on that at another time. But basically, all in all, it's a really nice camera. Back of it looks a lot like the D7100. Really, it looks a lot like the D7100. It's got dual card slots. One of the things I really like about the D610, I've gotten used to dual card slots, and I miss them on my 5200. So overall, initial impressions, very favorable with the D610. It's a rugged, solid feeling built body. I know some people complain that, the 7000 series and the 610, there's a lot of polycarbonate in it, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels every bit as solid as, say, my 700 was. It doesn't feel, it feels very well made, very tough, very solid body. Doesn't feel like something that's going to break on you. Doesn't feel like something that's not properly put together. In fact, it's a nice piece of equipment, even just to look at, to feel, to behold. So yeah, initial impressions, very favorable. Looking forward to shooting a lot with the 610 here. And we're going to show you some stuff on on high ISO, on using shallow depth of field lenses like the 50mm f1.8. Going to show you some off-camera lighting with it. I got a lot of stuff planned to put the 610 through its paces and show you what it's capable of, and just let you see what the 610 is all about. So thanks for tuning in, folks. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon here at Art of the Image with a lot more on the Nikon D610. Thanks, folks.